Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Insurmountable, where in the previous episode we started our ascent on the mountain range 2, and basically it's gone alright, but it's also freezing cold. So that is going to be a potential problem. By the way, today's beverage is a warming Bovril. Let's head up and continue on with our climb. We're going to go to this location here and see what we can see, and then hopefully get near the top of the mountain in this one run, but we'll have to see how we get on. That looks like a Bob Ross painting. The old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. Oh, an old woman, not the old woman. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. I can either get health or warmth. I'm obviously going to go with warmth because that's the thing that we are very much missing. Alright, so we can try to get over there. That will use all of our energy, but we do have some canned food. So I am probably going to do... that, actually. I'm also going to use the bandage because it gives us sanity and that. And maybe the flare pistol? Why not? Every time you use it, you get an event by the look of it. You can barely believe your eyes. A local is trudging across the terrain in front of you, leading a pony heavily laden with packs. When you make your presence known, the stranger comes to a halt and beams at you. They point to the bags and boxes and offer to trade with you. They use gestures to communicate they need hiking staff. You could choose something in return. Quite frankly, I want to keep my hiking staff. But I am going to start... Oh yeah, I'm going to need oxygen bottles. I guess I'll take an oxygen bottle. Yep. Right. And confirm. Let's head up. Although, do I want to go there first? It's almost no energy to do it, so I might as well go down there. Hiking staff gone. Daybreak and clear. Current height is 5,760 meters. Canned food, yes. That's the last one we have. Unless we get some nice events, I don't really know what I don't know what's going to happen here. Remember, it's not just about getting to the top of the mountain, it's about getting back down. Crevasse, I'm going to go around. There's no way I'm going to try and jump it. Branches of the tree of a nearby bush are completely covered in spider webs. You take a close look, you notice several spiders vanishing into a hole in the ground. You bend over to inspect the hole. Looks like there's something hidden in there. I'm going to continue on my journey. That's a big nope from me. So let's head up this way. I'm going to have to stop there. I will get to a certain point and I think I will camp for the night. You can see that's in red. No, that's not indicating that we can't do it. It's this, we will go into the red, which means we... apparently... While climbing next to a flat crevasse, you lose your footing and start sliding down. After a few feet, you manage to catch yourself. Pull yourself out the slope, minus 24 energy, or carefully let me slide down the slope. I'm going to have to do that, even though it's all kinds of bad. Right, I'm gonna go there, and then I will probably drink tea and then rest. Actually, what I'll do first is warm up, and then I will rest. Using a tent. Long sleep. Good. Strangely, that said it was higher than one before I clicked the button. Curious. Let's go. Let's get up this mountain. There's the summit. The air's getting thin, your breath is heavy, you've entered the death zone. Right. Send as quickly as possible. Decreased energy cost for a short time. Take it slow. Decreased oxygen loss for a longer time. Before I ascend, I will heal my wounds. Ascend as quickly as possible. I don't think we have much choice. What I am going to do is put that mask on. So, let's go. We're still gaining, by the look of it, temperature anyway. You rub your eyes in wonder. The boulder in front of you has a strange and natural shape. To Spies of rock are growing out of an elongated skull. We've had this before. Experience. Right. Where's the best place to camp? Back down the mountain by the look of it. There is a place to sleep over there. We can technically make it. There's one up there as well, I think. Yeah. Let's go. Get up the mountain. Get up the mountain, get to the summit, and get down as fast as possible. You can see we are losing oxygen. Is there anything I can put on? Let me just double check equipment before we go any further. So we're gaining body temperature. We are losing energy, but we're going to sleep soon. Oxygen is going down, but we do have a bottle. No dangerous terrain. That's energy cost on ice. We're not going up ice, though. Don't need a cap. Don't need to use that. Okay, we're fine for now. Looks like we're going through this bit as well. Oh, hear the rocks slide there. And I noticed that we're not passing that. So I will make a point of passing it. Over 6.5 kilometers up now. Steaming hot water bubbles out of a crack in the rock into a storm basin below. You dip your fingers into the milky pool. It feels warm and soothing. A hot spring? You didn't expect to find a volcanic activity on the island, but then the whole region is full of surprises. Maybe the occupiers kept the island a secret in order to exploit its unique properties, or maybe they themselves are responsible for these phenomena. You don't have the answers to any of these questions. You have to push onwards to scale the summit. That's why you're here. All the puzzle pieces will come together once you're up here. You're sure of it? Are we? But first, you want to stop for a rest. You can't resist the chance to take a hot bath. I mean, fair point. We don't blame them, do we? So we're just going to go up to this bit here. Oh, discover a bird's nest. Extremely unusual at this altitude. You find some herbs in its nest. Oh, we're getting some herbs. Oh, right. That's nice. Confirm. And up to the campsite. I think that's probably where we'll camp there. Oh, getting around is going to be a problem. You know, it's a strong smell. Every time we followed the smell, it's always gone wrong. So lie down and sleep. Long sleep. Let's go. It's going to increase our health. Our energy. It's going to reduce our temperature slightly. And obviously oxygen as well. Nightfall. Let's head up. I'm hoping I can get over there without having to go all the way around, but I don't know. Steps have been hewn into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts, some type of religious site or shrine. Get health or energy. Oh, energy, definitely. Can we get over there? I have to go up and over, do I? Well, that's not happening. Onwards. We're not going all the way back down. Oh, there is a campsite. There's a campsite there. No, the summit's right there. Let's go for it. We're getting the summit, and we're getting it today. That's a nice bovril. You climb along crevasse in a glacier. You see the oxygen bottle together with oxygen mask buried under a thick layer of ice. It seems to be intact. Do nothing. Continue on. Click. Go. Getting down, though. It's going to be down there, isn't it? Almost certainly. A local man is standing up against a rock face. He waves you over. As you approach him, he holds out an oxygen bottle. His face contorted with pain. He says something, but you don't quite understand a word. Find out what's wrong with him? Yes. You look at the stranger who keeps grabbing his shoulder. You're sure that he's dislocated it. We've done this before. Pulled with a jerk, he screams. There are sounds. A few seconds later, the stranger beams at you. He offers you the oxygen bottle, which you take. You're glad you were able to help him. Good. Confirm. Don't need to use that oxygen bottle, but we do need to get to the top. And we'll probably camp there, actually. That's our last use of a tent, though. We didn't start this with a tent, I should point out. Oh, wow. The summit. You stand at the summit and take a few steps. The ground seems strange even here. Foundations? Are you hallucinating? Has fluid seeped into your brain tissue? At this altitude, anything is possible. You escape the ice were incredible. Concrete. Something was supposed to be built here, but it was never finished. You feel the sting of the icy air hit your lungs as you draw breath. The island sprawls out before you, mysterious and surreal. What happened here? You feel as though this is, quite literally, just the tip of the iceberg. So many pieces of the puzzle just don't seem to fit, but you are determined to scale the third and final summit and finally figure out the big picture. Once you've found a place to rest, that is, gain experience. And there is our destination. That's base camp. We will have to head there. Wow. High up indeed. But we need to get back down. And the problem is, where was the place to camp? Difficult. Was it down there? It was. We are going to... We're going to camp, I think. Yeah, I think so. We'll use the tent with a long sleep. Start. Losing a little bit of body temperature, but nothing to really worry about. Just depends on what happens at night. Nothing. Okay. We'll use an oxygen bottle. Yes. And we head down to there. Go. Actually, stop. Let's see which way it recommends. Recommends a slightly different way. If I go there, can I go around? I can. If I remember rightly, there is a place to camp over there. Was there? Questioning my own judgment now. I thought there was a place to camp. There it is. Is that a place to camp? Yes. We're good. Excellent. That's what we wanted. But that mask is brilliant. Truly a lifesaver. 75% less oxygen loss. So that's what we want. We're still fighting the mountain for sure. But that does feel quite good. A golden eagle suddenly lands in front of you, its wings carrying it majestically to the ground. Fascinated, you watch it, and it watches you too, unafraid. You can't explain it, but the encounter feels magical. Sanity or warmth? Warmth. And down here, leading into darkness. Explore the tunnel. Use the flashlight. And box containing some provisions. Brilliant. That's not being used up, that flashlight. Lie down and sleep. Long sleep. Go. Yeah, that's brilliant. And we also have a level up. Always prepared. Canned food and oxygen bottles more effective. Night climber. Enthusiasm. Whenever you gain... or whenever you reach your point of interest, gain some energy. Definitely. Right. We need to head back down. And we'll go that way. There is some ice. So it could be treacherous. What I'm going to do then is stop there. Ignores dangerous terrain. Use the safety rope. So we ignore all of this ice. I could use the, and probably should actually, use those crampons. But we need the body temperature thing. Warm cap. I need to keep that on as well. Actually, do I? I don't think it matters. In fact, I am going to put that one. Do I want to switch that out? Let's see. If I put that on, Yeah, because we're heading down anyway. Oh, all of this is treacherous. Do we still have that on the go, though? No. I think I used it at the wrong time. I should have used it around here. Oh, well. Several locals approach you with spades on their backs. They are carrying a long object wrapped in a cloth. A procession. Listen to their monotonous guttural singing, which they do not halt even when your eyes meet. Their otherworldly song is full of pain and sorrow. Talk the strangers or remain silent. I do want to talk to them. Take a few steps toward them and observe the long object. You recognise the outline of a human body beneath it. Suddenly you feel a blow to your back. You fall to the ground and taste blood in your mouth. Out of the corner of your eyes, you see a young man with broad shoulders, eyes glistening menacingly. You get to your feet and run away. Wow, okay. That was not very nice of them, was it? Yeah. Can I camp? I think we'll camp and then go that way. Yeah. Base camp's just there. We might even make base camp in this episode. Oh, snow bridge. I'll go around the crevasse. Oh, look at that! Look at the energy loss. I'm gonna cross the bridge, cross the snow bridge safely. That's a plumber's estimate. That's a teeth dryer. Oh, I don't know. All right. Yeah, we managed to get across. Okay, we crossed it down in the death zone, then back up again. A faint shimmer of light. Follow the light. Hundreds of fireflies. Yeah, we've had that previously. Lie down and sleep. Long sleep. Sleep. And it is now morn. I do want to head back up into the death zone, strangely. Just to... Oh, there's another camp there. Brilliant. Just to see what this event is. There is a pile of snow on the slope. Avalanche must have hit here recently. A series of very irregular holes in the snow catch your attention. Someone has been digging here, but for whom or what? Take a closer look at the holes. Continue on the journey or I keep back. Take a closer look at the holes. There's a piece of paper lying in the snow. No photograph. One of an old man flanked by two strong young men. A father and his sons. Their eyes beam with joy. You recognise one of the faces. You carry on digging, but there's nothing more. Just endless snow. I am going to... We're still in the death zone. Yeah, we are still in the death zone. I think I'm going to stop there. And gain some more warmth. Ah, birds again. Migratory birds. Cool. Oh, that's treacherous. Don't have much choice. There's the place we need to get to. And we might even get out of the death zone. Crevasse. Go around. I'll jump it. Yeah, I'm going around that. There's no way. We're going to attempt that. We are out of the death zone. You discover an intact tent. There's nobody in sight, but the embers of the fire pit are still glowing. The camp is obviously being used by someone. Search the camp or continue on. I'm going to continue on the journey. And I will also... Well, we're out of the death zone now, so I don't need to do much. I'd like to heal up as well before we... you know what? No, we got more than enough health. I don't think I need to use that. Let's take a bit of a break here. Lie down. Long sleep. There we are. We gain energy. We don't lose any health. Sorry, any warmth. And oxygen is fine because we're not in the death zone. Right. Do I want to go over that way? I sort of do. Let's... That would take us back into the death zone. No, I'm going to go down. Over there first, and then down, then to the camp, and then up that way. Seems reasonable. I like the way you can really plan your events and such. Oh, storm. Okay. So what does storm do? Energy cost and all terrain, 20%. Oh, and also snow beneath you gives way. You fall. And you hit at the bottom of a snowy crevasse. Oh, we're really cold now. Okay. Well, we will just have to walk, because that's what we're all about. We can travel fine. And get ourselves some body temperature back. You come across the ruined foundations of a former dwelling. Herbs are growing in recess just as you're about to gather. A protruding stone catching your eye. Looks like it can be moved. Flip the switch! Flip the switch! Oh, it's jammed again. Okay, fair enough. Onwards to glory. I want to go there and then there. A tent. What remains of one? There is slashes at the top as someone could cut the tent with sharp blades. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing, provisions. Search through the provisions. Thoroughly investigate the campsite. Yeah, thoroughly investigate the campsite. In a sleeping bag, you find a thick book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries and learn about a zoologist who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of Genius homo. There is also a sketch of a hirsute human-like creature, almost 10 feet in height. Reminds you of the legendary Yeti. Right. And a cave. We've got a tunnel. Explore the tunnel. Use the flashlight. And a box with provisions. Is that bugged? It does feel like it's bugged. Because it says -1 flashlight and we're keeping hold of it. Not really a complaint, just an observation. Because we are benefiting from it. Unintended, or is it exploitation of unintended game mechanics, that would be called in a multiplayer setting. So we're going to go apparently inside the mountain. A woman sits in front of a crooked hut. Health or warmth? Actually, warmth, yeah. And I could go back up for the point of interest there. Actually, that's the one I really want to go for. Let's do it. Because, you know, the exit's just there. Exit. You know what I mean? It's the thing we need to get to is just there. So, let's head up. I'm actually going to stop and bandage. Just because that would put it to day. Oh, the water again. Yep, that's a nice stream again. Might as well do it. And then that'll be climb down to the bottom. Well, we'll do this one first, and then we'll go over there. You see footprints in the snow, almost being swept away in the wind, but they're clearly human and large. Like, very large. Those like a giant. It would appear that the giant is wandering around barefoot. Follow the tracks to the crevasse, where at the end, the bottom of the crevasse, you can make out a scrap of cloth. Did someone fall down here? Jump the other side. Carefully climb. Carefully climbing up the crevasse. You slip and fall down the crevasse. The impact is hard and leaves your head pounding. You're still slightly dazed when you notice a corpse, not of a giant, but that of a normal-sized woman. You creep closer into the two dark, empty eye sockets. What happened to her eyeballs? We've seen that before. Crampons, high quality. Cool. Nice. So minus 30% energy cost on ice, and a level up. High increased sanity gain in events. Strong lungs, increased oxygen gain per hour. Always prepared. Canned food and oxygen bottles are more effective. Reduce energy cost of climbing, of all climbing in the night. Well, we tend to do a lot of that. But I'm going to go with open-minded because we've had not really a problem with sanity actually, but we've got like scars and doubt and things like that. It's an active fire pit, but not soul around. The flames seem to be fighting the icy thaw. Gain energy or sanity. We'll gain energy, and then we'll just head down. That's it. We hopefully will be able to reach that perfectly fine. We could backtrack a little bit to go and talk with whoever's there, but it seems to be a little bit redundant at this stage. We want to get down. But that is Mountain 2. I genuinely had my doubts. Oh, hang on. We could still fail this. I genuinely had my doubts that we would be able to successfully traverse this and come out at the end of it, but we have. You reach the mountain ridge that leads to the final summit, shrouded in mist. Stabbing pains in your stomach force you to stop and lean against a rock for support. You reach, but your stomach is empty. You dry heave until green phlegm is dripping down your chin into the snow. You can't go on. You expect the last of your strength to... You expend the last of your strength to make camp and prepare for the final leg of your climb. Mountain 2 complete. There we go. You feel exhausted after all climbing. Overconfident. You are starting to feel overconfident. Plus 20% energy cost on all terrain. That is horrible. I should point out, by the way, that when I ended this... when we finished Mountain 1 and we sort of ended that there, it doesn't save at this screen. It saves just before you get to it, and every time you do that, it rolls this. So this doubt was changing to something else. But we have done Mountain 2. Mountain 3 awaits. We are going to do Mountain 3. Normally I would ask, do you want to continue? But we're too far invested. We're really too far invested. Just one more climb. The Pulitzer Prize for investigative journalism is within your grasp. And hopefully we'll find out what on earth is with this mountain. We've got some people up here. Maybe a different species or something. We've also got foundations at the top of the mountain. Lots of questions, very few answers. Either way, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Insurmountable. Next episode, we will start Mountain 3. Hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.